Hey guys, Wes again, and last time we did Monsoon Jungle, which I faffed about quite a bit. But before we head to this boss, actually, you know what? I will save the mini games for a bit later. Oh, that's what that thing's is. See, the lower leaf, I thought that was like the lower jaw, and that was like the teeth, and it was like a big laughing thing. It's a big smiling plant anyway, I guess. Croctus, I think. Yeah. Oh boy, indeed, Wario. This boss isn't too bad, but yeah, you'll be getting some resets from me like if this gets too ridiculous. I will go back and get some like do mini games and stuff, and if I'm not able to kill this guy before those 3 treasure chests disappear. Anyway, I have 4 minutes, so without further ado, let's get this fight started. So yeah, this boss isn't too bad, although he is kind of weird. Oh, that's right. I always forget that the way you have to do this is like, oh nuts. Like, this fight is kind of strange. There's gonna be a part where if you touch those drips, Wario gets zombified and it sucks. But luckily, if you're good enough, which I'm not, you can oh shoot. Like, as the fight progresses, he's gonna go higher and higher, meaning I'm gonna have to use these ladders. And oh nuts. If I could just get up there fast enough, I would be able to not have to worry. I could double down on the damage. Unfortunately, that's not gonna happen. If I could just get high enough. Nope. His hitbox is kind of weird. And if I keep taking hits like that, it's not going to matter how fast I do this boss. I would go for the little drippy drips of the zombie thing, because it can kind of speed things up, but Zombie Wario moves disturbingly slow, and I gotta stop taking damage like that. Yeah, I remember the first time I beat this boss, I was, oh man, this is getting problematic. Okay, now he's high up. Okay, you're gonna see a death here, I think. But if I'm careful, it won't happen. I love that. The moment those words came out of my mouth, dead. Okay. So for sake of time, we are going to play everybody's favorite internet Google Chrome game, the Jumping Dinosaur game. AKA, they totally ripped it off from this game. And if I remember right, I get 1 coin every 25 hops. But luckily, all my time screwing around on the college's internet computers, yes, that makes sense. Point is, my internet goes out a lot at my house, and sometimes you just gotta dinosaur it out, you know? So luckily, this is actually close to identical, other than the fact that instead of going low, my goodness. Okay. I spoke too soon. I think I'll try this one for now. I wasn't really planning to show these off in this episode. Heck, this might just be the episode, just for the sake of time. Because it's late, I gotta get to bed. But yeah, you gotta match the face. Luckily, I have a pretty good memory. He said as he completely forgot which nose he needed. Yep. Okay. Luckily, this one you only need to do, I think, 5? Let's try this again. As you can see, my savings are dwindling really fast, which is fun. Huh, I never noticed the background was a shop. Okay, we have Wario after he did anger management class. That's nice. Okay. And Big Grin. There we go. Just gotta pay attention. Now I got old guy Wario. Just gotta finagle this. I guess that's old guy Wario. Alright, now we need normal nose. Now, this shouldn't be that hard, really. It's... I mean, let's see, we got saucy French Wario. I don't know why he's French. Let's see here. And lips. There we go. See, this is a This is a good one to do just because eventually you get good enough at this that you don't have to worry about it. You just go and you... Oh. Okay, so I got 1 coin. Unfortunately, I need 2 coins to actually buy anything in the item shop store. Okay, I hate this one because this guy cheats. And this is totally where WarioWare came from. And the worst part about this is, like, it's just, you gotta, like, really concentrate, but it's not too bad. I can't remember how many home runs you need to get a coin. Those head motions actually mean something. Oh my goodness. Luckily, every hit you do, it resets your strike meter, so that's good. Of course, unfortunately, fouls count as strikes in this, which is bad. Kind of. I mean, you can't get out from a foul, but you can definitely compound the problems ahead of you. And I used to be really good at this, but I'd like turn my Game Boy sideways to do this, honestly. It was much easier that way. Let's see. 3 gets me another coin. Cool. I'm going to go for just 1 more coin just to see if I can do this. Or I completely biff it. That was great. Yeah, I mean, now that I look at... Oh, okay, see, that was cheap. As you can see, the information is actually sideways, so technically, I guess this is meant to be played vertically, which I guess I could turn my head, but that's just going to mess me up, so... I feel like I track left to right motion better anyway than up and down. But that's probably because that's how we read here in the States. And somehow, man, they handed that one to me on a silver platter and I still missed. There we go. Okay. I know I said I'd go for 2, but I'm going to take this for what it's worth, because usually when I'm on a streak with this, it's kind of hard to just get a good rhythm. But once you get a good rhythm, I think my record might be 21. I could be wrong about that. See, that one's dirty because the ball disappears, but as long as you just pay attention, it's not like it's going to speed up on you like that other stupid hit. But let's see here. Okay, that one was bad, but we're 1 away from another coin. And there we go. And it'll be handy to kind of get these stored up. We got a little interlude. Let's see, can I quit out of this? I cannot, so I technically have to just throw it away. Which I think I will at this point because, you know. Although if I get 1 more, because 4 coins doesn't actually get me anything better than a 2 coin, I think. Could be wrong. But yeah, considering I'm about to strike you out, that's probably neither here nor there. This is definitely probably my either least favorite or second least favorite minigame. My favorite being the jumping one, just because, you know, it's kind of, I don't know, it's addicting. This is just more like, this is kind of just homogenous and just, yeah, but I think I'll stop at 5 coins because I don't really need to do much more than that. So I'll just strike out. But yeah, that boss is definitely, like, I'm overthinking it, and part of me is wanting to save the zombie Wario to show up for the kind of first time it's supposed to show up in the haunted levels, but so spoiler there in the Sapphire Passage. But yeah, alright, so let's check out, ooh, man, I love how creepy that is. Let's check out the item shop. Oh, so 4 coins does get me something, but 5 doesn't. That's funny. I think each boss actually has, like, these guys for sure hurt, but each one of these guys does do, like, more damage than the others. I could look it up, but I don't really care. Casual run. This guy's cheeky. I think he's that black cat, but he's also Mr. Game & Watch. So I'm going to blow all my coins on this guy. Hope it does a lot. And unfortunately, because this game has an autosave system, I can't exactly reuse this item over and over like, by turning the game off. I don't think. But, you know, I can definitely take this boss. I just have to be smart about it. Like I said, if it, probably not the smartest choice in hindsight, considering he's a plant. But that should give us a little bit of an edge. Luckily, you know, just avoid this guy's drippy drips. And yeah, so... Now, at some point... There we go. See, if you can get in a good rhythm, this boss ain't that bad. You just have to... Oof. You just have to really know what you're doing, unfortunately. And as long as I avoid that stream... Okay, or he's gonna do me just dirty like that. His reach is pretty good, but as you can see, he's almost down. Oh, that is just bad. So 2 hits to go. Ugh. Oh, gosh. No! Okay, so, like I said, Zombie Wario's annoying. He's handy for certain reasons, but, he's definitely just... He's very situational, and I gotta... Well, I have this in the bag. In 3, 2... Oh my gosh. My hubris is showing bad. Okay, this should do him. Okay, if I die, it's gonna be all on me, and that'll just be embarrassing. So I'm gonna... Oh, gosh. Oh, no. This episode is getting longer. By the second. So, unfortunately, that item I did, and all that work and all that time, wasn't even really have a point to it. But, whatever. I mean, I haven't spent that much time. I do love the little warm-up animations. There's one where Wario's like jumping rope, lifting barbells, or dumbbells in that case. No, wait, that is barbell. You know what? I don't know the difference between barbells and dumbbells, I just realized. I guess barbells would be the one with the bar, and then dumbbells is just the ones without the bar, maybe? But he does both. Okay, that was cheap. I am not taking that line down. Unfortunately, hitting this guy is easier said than done. And it knows if you hang up there, because it will just simply... It'll be a problem. There's really no reason to go up here at first, other than to get yourself set up to kind of double team him. And if you're careful, you can get a 3rd hit in, and I've even gotten a 4th. But yeah, there's definitely a finesse to this boss. You just have to be smart about it, because the sooner you hit him, the better off you are, really. Because, you know, you can bounce off stuff in this game. Unfortunately, that's not going to work. Because once you get hit by him, he kind of resets. Oh, I can just jump up there. I didn't know that. It'll make this tremendously easier. Unfortunately, oh man. I am looking at another... Oh my goodness. Okay, if I die... Oh, this is shameful. Okay. So you've seen how this fight is. So I'm gonna cut to the last hit on the successful attempt, because you guys don't need to see that again. Although I could just keep talking. I mean, I was doing pretty good at one point. It's funny, I remember fighting this boss for the first time, basically, oh, what was it? I was essentially on a road trip, and I remember we just like had gotten road food, some burgers or something, and I'd yet to beat this boss in this game, so it was the first time beating any boss in the game, because I didn't play through this game this way before. I hate when he makes that noise. Basically, the way I did it was just, you know, I played most of the levels before I actually even did any of the bosses. Okay, that was just BS right there. But yeah, I don't want this episode to be like 25 minutes long. Okay. Once again, that was complete and utter that was stupid. Okay, so gotta play this safer. Ah. No. Yeah, I really hate this guy. Weird plant fella. Luckily, I almost got him on the ropes, but if I'm not careful, so will he. Just gotta be really smart, and I can get a second hit in. If I'm... Nope. Okay. I think now is the time to play it safe. Okay. Oh, you're gonna be like that, huh? Well, how about this? How about I finish you right here? There we go. And I got all 3 chests. Awesome. So ironically, I thought I'd have to do that boss many times because these chests disappear if the timer gets too low. But yeah, turns out I had to do it several times because I suck at the game. So that makes sense. But yeah, so that's 1/5 of the game done. Well, like 4.5-ish. It's just because there's 4, like there is a final area in this game, but it's not like nearly as bad. I do like Wario's ridiculous buff poses there. But yeah, from here, I'm probably going to do the Sapphire Passage just because I found it a bit easier. And yeah, so I can't remember if this game lets you redo bosses. It does not. So yeah, if I were to have not beaten that boss in time, I would have been in trouble. But yeah, next we'll start on Crescent Moon Village, and it'll be a fun time. The Sapphire Passage has some of the coolest spooky levels I've seen on a Game Boy Advance. But yeah, so until next time, take it easy and have a good one. Thanks, bye-bye. Oh yeah, be sure to comment, because I like comments, they're fun.